pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anasteer.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, welcome everybody for tonight's North Dakota Class B Region 1 volleyball match between the Lisbon Broncos and the Kindred Vikings. This is your first round or your playing games for the North Dakota High School Activities Association Region 1 tournament here. Kindred Vikings and Lisbon Broncos squaring off. Lisbon enters this tournament as the number 8 seed, Kindred number 9. Lisbon able to host the, the first round of this playoff game. Fortunate seeding for the Lisbon Broncos coming in at number 8. And they currently hold a overall region record of 4-7, along with the Kindred Vikings, also 4-7 in Region 1. And then Lisbon 8-16 overall, and the Kindred Vikings 14-16 overall, entering tonight's match here for North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball. I'm sports announcer guy Brent Dick. After about a 3-week hiatus, taking a trip down to Kansas, doing some crop adjusting down here. I'm back for our call tonight, North Dakota Class B Region 1 volleyball tournament. And we'll follow this tournament throughout its entirety here on yourliveevent.com. So tune in to your favorite teams, or if you just want to catch up on some of the action in the Region 1 volleyball tournament, we'll have live coverage all throughout the tournament here on yourliveevent.com. We're going to step away from a word from our sponsors, and we'll return with our starting lineups here. We're live from the Lisbon Broncos High School Gymnasium. We'll return in 30 seconds.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017.
Hey, welcome back. We're live, Lisbon High School Gymnasium, North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball tournament, playing game number 8, the Lisbon Broncos versus number 9, Kindred Vikings. Lisbon and Kindred both enter this with the overall region record of 4-7. Lisbon overall 8-16, and Kindred 14-16. Lisbon Broncos coached by Megan Johnson. Kindred Vikings are coached by Karina Ashburn. And Lisbon their schedule in October. Lisbon finished the month of October with a 3-4 record. They started out on the 3rd of October versus Oak Grove, lost that match 3-0 to the Grovers, then played Central Cass on the 5th of October, lost that 3-1 here in Lisbon. And then Lisbon went on a 3-game winning streak with victories over Enderlin, Ellendale, and Kindred. Lisbon defeated Enderlin 3-0, defeated Ellendale 3-1 in the Kindred Vikings here. An exciting match on the 17th of October. Lisbon come from behind victory, which sealed that number 8 seed, and then also hosting this whole match here tonight in the Region 1 volleyball tournament, where they defeated the Vikings 3-2. And then on the 24th of October, they played Northern Cass, losing that to the Jaguars 3-0. And then on the 27th of October, they're defeated by the Sargent County Bulldogs by a score of 3-0. So we're getting ready for a national anthem here at Lisbon High School Gymnasium. We'll come back after our national anthem with our starting lineups. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
I've always been more so of a caring person, I'd say. I don't know, the care aspect and being able to make a difference in their life and help them to have as normal of a life as they can. Whenever I provide care for them, I always try and go above and beyond and do you need anything else? Can I help you do this while I'm here? And take care of all these wonderful residents, and it's really nice having such awesome residents here. I would definitely recommend a career at Benedictine Beta.
You're welcome back here. YourLiveEvent.com. North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball Tournament. Tonight's matchup, number 8 Lisbon takes on number 9 Kindred Vikings. The winner moves on to the tournament. The non-winner is done for the season. So a big match tonight here between the Vikings and the Broncos. And looking at your starting lineups for your Kindred Vikings. At outside hitter, 5'7" senior, number 1 Jansen Jordheim. Middle hitter, 5'11" junior, number 5 Kennedy Bacco. Outside hitter, 5'8" senior, number 6 Cassidy Murphy. Setter, 5'4" senior, number 9 Ava Spellhaug. Right side hitter, 5'6" senior, number 12 Tess Rohrbeck. Middle hitter, 5'10" senior, number 13 Avery Ammerman. And your libero, 5'5" junior, number 4 Leo Rolland. And at your Lisbon Broncos starting lineup, middle hitter, 5'10" senior, number 1 Kyra Heckrell. Setter, 5'5" senior, number 2 Kaya Sweet. Outside hitter, 5'10" senior, number 4 McKenna Keller. Outside hitter, number 5'9" senior, number 5 Ella Tui. Middle hitter, 5'10" senior, number 6 Clarissa Hoffer. Libero, 5'6" junior, number 18 Haley Quall. And defensive specialist, 5'8" senior, number 9 Kendra Differding. Those are your starting lineups for tonight's contest between the Lisbon Broncos and the Kindred Vikings. Both teams entered this with an overall Region 1 record of 4-7. Lisbon number 8 seed and the Kindred Vikings number 9 seed. So this is 1 of 4 games in Region 4 tonight, or in Region 1 tonight. In your first round of the Region 1 tournament, you have number 8 Lisbon and number 9 Kindred squaring off here. Lisbon Gymnasium, number 5 Central Cass takes on number 12 Richland. Number 7 Maple River versus number 10 Enderlin. And then number 6 Hankinson versus number 11 Tri-State, Fairmont, Campbell, Tinta. So those are your Region 1 matchups tonight around the area. This first round of the Region 1 girls volleyball tournament. Once again, the winner advances in the tournament. Non-winners are done for the season. Yeah, Lisbon with 9 seniors on their roster this year, so I'm sure a lot of the players on the Lisbon team looking to keep their season alive and keep that senior season going here inside the Bronco Gymnasium as they host the tournament, the Region 1, or the entirety of the Region 1 tournament this year. So we are just moments away from our opening serve. We're going to go ahead and step away for another 30-second timeout. We'll return for our opening serve here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. You're watching us from YourLiveEvent.com.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Hey, welcome back here. Central Cass taking an early 2-0 lead with the opening serve. And Vikings with the serve goes into the net. And back to the Broncos now down 2-1 in this opening match. Their opening set of our first round of North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball. And Sweet back to serve for Lisbon. A powerful serve goes out. Another point for the Kindred Vikings. That serve is away. It's from Bacco. That goes out. So off the hands. Actually a Murphy. So Cassidy Murphy goes off the hands of Murphy and out. They point the Broncos. And with the serve is Tui. That shot goes to the libero. It's blocked by Keller and point on the Broncos. So Keller with the block. Tui with the serve. Powerful serve goes out. That's handled by Quall. Goes to Heckrell. Heckrell with the attack. And back across the net and blocked, but out of bounds. Serve handled by Heckrell, up and over. It goes to Sweet. And Sweet with their little signature push over the net. Catches Kindred Vikings a little flat-footed and scores a point for the Broncos. Keller with the serve. The Vikings with the attack at the net. That's cross court out of bounds. That was served up by Jordheim. Jordheim knocks it out on the far side. The Broncos tied up. Said this regular season meeting between the Broncos and the Vikings. The Broncos pulled a come from behind victory in that one. In that 3-2. Vikings were up 2-0 to start that match. That was on the 17th of October. And that's put up and in. Just a spike and a kill for the Vikings by Bacco. Goes cross court. That's off the hand, so it did touch the hand of the Vikings. So point off the fingertips for the Broncos. Still tied up now, 6 apiece. Sub in. Attack at the net. That's Jordan going back up. Off the hands of Heckrell. Goes up for the attack. And the kill for Heckrell. Served by Differding. And at the attack. Cross court. And that's smashed out of bounds in the back line by Avery Ammerman. Differding with the serve. Defensive specialist for the Broncos. Attack. There's Ammerman again. A little layup over the net and score by Heckrell. Push the ball over the net. Differding with the serve. That's up and pushed over. And stepping out was Ammerman. So point goes to Broncos. Broncos up 10-6. There's a timeout by the Kindred Vikings. So we'll step away for another 30 seconds and have a word from your sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
On your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hey, welcome back, Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Broncos continue to serve with Differding. The Vikings trying to break that serve of Differding. Now they're rattling off 5 consecutive points by the Broncos. Differding with a nice dig. Attack at the net. That was Hoffer. A dig by Murphy. Gets it back over net to the Broncos. Heckrell goes up with the attack off the hands, and that's point for the Broncos. Differding keeps the serve. That attack by Heckrell and a kill for the Broncos. Now we have Heckrell with 4 kills. That's served by Differding. A little power behind it, goes out. Across the back line. So now 11-7. A short little jump serve by the Vikings coming up short. Serve back to Lisbon. Heckrell with the serve. Nice little knuckleball serve. It just started dropping as it crossed the net. So an ace for Heckrell. Ammerman, that's pushed over by the Vikings. Little trick move by Sweet and big tack at the net. Saved by the Broncos. Tui pushes it over at the net. The attack, and that's just inside. So a point for the Vikings. A nice attack. A cross-court shot. Lands inbounds in that near corner. 13-8. Tui goes up. Attack for Tui and a kill for Tui. Serve back to the Broncos. Well, it was Quall with the serve. That's back to Quall. A little dig by Quall. The Broncos, little miscommunication. Heckrell backed off of it. Sweet was going in. Seeing this one of 4 matches tonight for North Dakota Class B Region 1 in their first round of the tournament. Winners tonight advance and play next week. Non-winners done for the season. It's to Tui, goes to Qual. Heckrell bumps it over. Broncos host the tournament this year, Region 1. Oh, Keller goes up. Big attack by Keller, just a little bit too much on it. Got up over the ball, smashed it down into the net. Served by the Vikings, little dig off the knuckles of Heckrell. No point for the Vikings. They have a timeout by the Broncos, so Megan Johnson calls a timeout, wants to settle her team down. Now 14-11 score, Lisbon lead. We'll return at 30 seconds after word from our sponsors.
Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Yeah, welcome back. North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball. I'd like to remind everybody the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Once again, your live event broadcast all the action here from Region 1 tournament from Lisbon, North Dakota. And that attack goes into the net by Murphy. So point for the Broncos now with the serve. That is a point. Solani just inside the net going up. Got a cross-court shot. A high arching shot lands in bounce. So another point for the Broncos. This is Sweet with the serve. Scoreboard sponsor. That goes out of bounds. So point. The Vikings now a 17-12 lead for the Broncos, up by 5 here in set number 1. The scoreboard sponsor for the Region 1 volleyball tournament, Dakota Heritage Bank. The Broncos up on the scoreboard, 17-12. That's another point for the Vikings, now 17-13. That was Sweet to put her fist on. It wasn't able to get enough air underneath it to get it back over the net. That's Keller with the attack. Hey, at the net. That's Jordheim, little bump over the net. Broncos are setting up for a big attack by Jordheim, but she kind of fakes him out, that little jump shot over the net. Scores a point for the Vikings. That serve into the net by Murphy, so point for the Broncos. Tui with the serve. Jordheim with the attack. Oh, big attack by Jordheim. And that's out. So Heckrell not giving up on it. Got the ball back to the Broncos side, but she's out. And point for the Vikings. It's the call. Heckrell with the attack. Just a little tip shot over the net. Now to Heckrell again. Sets it at the net. Pushes it over. That's out. And point for the Broncos. The Broncos maintain a 3-point lead. A back and forth battle now between the Vikings and the Broncos. They're making their way to that 25 points. Keller serves it. The front line for the Vikings. And Ammerman bumps it over. The back little bump over. That's worked. Both teams using that little fake attack at the net. Bump the ball over. We got a sub for the Vikings. Spellhow goes out. One with Rohrbeck. Big serve at the net. The attack and the kill for Ammerman. Qual digs the ball out. That's the Hoffer on the far side. Back to the net. Pushing it over, and that just inside, hit the inside, that far line. The Broncos now all tied up with the Vikings here, 19 apiece. We're going to take another 30-second timeout. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017. The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust.
Hey, welcome back here. After the timeout served by the Vikings, goes to Qual. That's a point. The Vikings, they grabbed a couple-point lead early on in this contest. Now up 20-19. First one to 25, must win by 2. Here it's set number 1. Vikings with the serve. Hecker with the attack and with authority for the Broncos. And nothing was getting in the way. Hecker with that attack and the kill for the Broncos. Now ties it up 20 apiece. Differding with the serve. And that's a point for the Vikings. Jordanheim out for the Vikings. The serve, jump serve. Oh, knuckleball goes in between Differding and Qual. The Vikings now 2-point lead. Ties their biggest lead of the game. And Tui, the tech roll with the dig. By the Vikings, back over the net, cross court. That's too far and out of bounds. Broncos pick up a point. The race to 25 is on between the Vikings and the Broncos. Hecker with the serve. That drops in, handled by Rollard. Tui bumps it back in now. Hopper with the attack. Back to the Vikings. That's far and out of bounds. That shot went out. Point for the Broncos. That Heckrell put a lot on that. Point for the Kindred Vikings. In general and going on both sides of the team. That serve. Heckrell, a lot on it. It's back. Hopper. He punches it over. At the net. Dug out by Qual. Far side to Tui with the attack. Now drops in for a point for the Broncos. Oh, it's back up. Great save. The sports announcer guy gave that Bronco a point a little too quickly. It's great hustle and dig by the Vikings to get that ball back up. Eventually, Broncos earn the point. Now tied up at 23. Served by Quall. Front line with the attack. Keller bumps it over. Front line, the attack, and that's off the hands of Heckrell for the point for the Vikings. There's Baco with the point. Spellhog with the serve for the Vikings. That's into the net. Point for the Broncos. Kindred trying to take this first set. Served by Spellhog goes into the net for the Broncos, so ties it up 24 apiece. And set number one, served by by Sweet. Big attack out of bounds, point Broncos. So you see big attacks at the net tonight, along with some of those serves, just a little bit too much on them. A lot of adrenaline, nerves going here inside the Bronco Gymnasium, trying to stay in this tournament. Dug out by Sweet to Heckrell at the net. It's pushed over. Oh, little miscommunication there. The Broncos take set number one. 26-24 inside Lisbon High School Gymnasium on their home court. North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball step away. With word from our sponsors, come back for a second set. Broncos lead this one 1-0.
Relationships and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Since its beginning, the Central...
Hey, welcome back here. North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball. First round of the tournament. Winner advances. Non-winners done for the season. Lisbon takes set number one by a score of 26-24 over the Kindred Vikings. Back and forth battle. Things got tight there. Tied it up at 19, and it was just back and forth up to the Broncos taking that first set 26-24. Big attacks at the net by both teams. This first serve by Sweet into the net here, starting out set number two. Kindred with the early lead. That goes dug out by Quall. Quall's going to bump it over, put some air underneath it. Goes to rolling with the Jordan with the big attack and then out. across the back line, so point and serve goes to the Broncos. And your scoreboard tonight brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. That serve by Qual goes out. That serve touches the net, but a point for the Kindred Vikings. Now up 3-1. Oh, Roland squeaks it over the net. Across court, slides it. Hits in bounds, and point for the Vikings. That shot by Heckrell out. Vikings with an early 4-1 lead in set number 2. Broncos take the first set 26-24. That's off the hands of Tui and out. Coach Johnson. The Broncos down in this first set 5-1, making a substitution. That was Roland to Heckrell. At the net. Heckrell goes up, little tip over the net. Jordheim saves it. Roland tips it over, back to Qual. Heckrell with the big attack and kill for the Broncos. And Keller with the serve for the Broncos. Little knuckleball serve, takes a dive, and we have a point as it was a carryover on that dig by the Vikings. So point for the Broncos now 5-3. Kindred's up by 2 to Jordheim. At the net, the attack. Sommerman, big attack out of bounds once again. Kind of a theme tonight with these attacks at the net and some of these serves. A lot of nerves, a lot of adrenaline on the court tonight. Jordheim hits that one into the net. Ties it up here for the Broncos. Now 5 apiece. Keller serving. Keller with the serve off. And a good save by Ammerman. Heckrell at the net. Pushes it over. Roland. It's like off the hands of Heckrell. And into the net goes Heckrell over to the near side. That attack goes into the net. Now a 2-point lead for the Vikings. At the net, Hoffer bumps it over, tried to hit that far corner. Roland, little attack and an ace. Excuse me, a kill for Roland. Just inside the line on the near side. That is in for the Vikings, so an ace on the serve for the Kindred Vikings. Well, nice plays here back-to-back for the Vikings, scoring a couple well-earned points. Now up 9-5 here. Timeout by the Broncos. They'll step away for another 30 seconds. We'll return live here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Generated and help sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Hey, welcome back here after the timeout by the Broncos. They have a 9-5 lead for the Kindred Vikings. North Dakota High School Class B Region 1 girls volleyball first round tournament action. That serve goes out. Another point for the Broncos off a errant serve. Differding gets it down. Jordan with the attack. Big attacker. Keller. Or excuse me. Like Differding with the great dig. Saves it. Sends the Vikings scrambling. Heckrell's going to push it over. And set little attack here at the net. A great save by Rowland. Great rally here by both teams going. That's off the backhands. In, out, and a point for Heckrell and the Broncos. Great rally with the Broncos eventually scoring the point. Differding with the serve. Gets it down. And Murphy. And that's in the net. Broncos maintain the serve now. 9-8 lead for the Vikings. Differding cross court. The attack here by Ammerman finds the spot and a kill for Ammerman. Between Quall and Differding. Taylor Sanders with the serve for the Vikings. Goes to Wertman. Heckrell bumps it over. Attacking the net. Ammerman blocked by Hoffer. Back up, bumped over. Differding sets. At the net, the attack. Up and off the hands and out. Oh, looks like it was in the net. Broncos with the point. A jump serve by Heckrell. At the net, Murphy bumps it over. Rowland. Pushed over. Differding couldn't dig that one out. Point for the Vikings. Here, Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Kindred Vikings up by 2. 11-9 over the Broncos. Broncos with the one-set lead. Winning the first one. 26-24, that goes into the net by Ammerman. Ammerman now out, rolling back in. Served by Quall at the net. Pushed up and in the air, great block by the Vikings. Hey, Keller just tried to tap that over. The Vikings front line not having any of that. The Vikings now up 12-10. It's like Backel with the serve. Or excuse me, that's Spellhog with the serve. And bumped over by Spellhog. Now at the front line, that little tap over puts to the back line and inbounds for Keller. Here's Sweet. Serves for the Broncos. To Rowland just kind of mishandled it. That goes out of bounds. Point for Lisbon. The Broncos now tie it up. And Kindred's led this entire second set. Rowland, that's up. Hughes pushes it over. That's going to be a carryover by Hughes. That's quick thinking by Hughes, just not able to execute. Murphy serves for the Vikings. Goes to Heckroll. Oh, and then Keller Hughes was backing away. Keller and Sweet tangled up in the middle. Murphy second serve. The 2E, the front line back to Hughes. Attacking that little pushover and point for the Vikings by Bacco. The third serve, that's an ace for Bacco, or excuse me, for Bacco. All right, take that back for Murphy. It'll be a fifth serve. Goes to Qual, digs it out. Sweet pushes it over, trying to catch. And Murphy, a little flat foot in the backcourt. Murphy able to get to the front line. Jordheim with the attack, saved by Heckroll. Good hustle. Qual's going to try to get it over. And point for the Kindred Vikings. The Vikings stretch this out to a 5-point lead, now up 17-12 in the second set. Lisbon takes the first set, 26-24. Goes to Qual, now to Heckroll, is going to bump it over. At the front line, the attack by Jordheim again, blocked by the Broncos. Tui, nice serve by Tui. Roland's able to dig it out. Jordheim with the attack in the net. Point Broncos. Tui, second serve. Far side, off the hands of Sweet. Point Vikings. They'll serve broken for Tui. Goes to Roland for the Vikings. Roland jump serve. Gets it down. Heckroll with the attack. Oh, the ball just got away from Sweet, setting it at the net. We got a timeout by the Broncos. The Kindred Vikings lead the second set 19-14. We'll return after word from our sponsors.
Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
Welcome back. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. North Dakota High School Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball Tournament. The first round, number 8 Lisbon versus number 9 Kindred. Got 3 other games or matches in progress. Not serve. Another point for the Broncos. Keller with the serve to the front line to Jordheim. Bumps it. Jordheim puts it back up. Jordheim with the attack in the net. Point for Lisbon. So other matches tonight for Region 1 is number 5 Central Cass versus number 12 Richland. Number 7 Maple River versus number 10 Enderlin. Number 6 Hankinson versus number 11 Tri-State. Jordheim with the attack. That time she gets it over off the hands of the front line, either Hughes or Hoffer. The Vikings 5 points away from taking the second set, tighten it up at 1 apiece. The Broncos win the first one, 26-24 at serve. Tui. Heckroll with the big attack at the net, goes up, blocks, pushes it over. Rolling Over the net to Heckrell. Back to Jordheim. Little bump over to Heckrell. At the net. Block put over. Back up in the air. And down for the Kindred Vikings. Now 21-17. Looks like Hughes is out. Differting in for the Broncos. So that point went back. Guess went to the Broncos on that. Didn't see the official ruling. That went to Roland on the serve by Differding. Jordheim bumps it over. Heckrell with the attack, puts it down with authority in the near side, just straight across. Differding second serve. That smash is out of bounds on the back line by Ammerman. And now timeout by the Vikings. And Korean Ashburn going to talk it over with their Vikings players. We'll return back here to Lisbon High School Gymnasium for more action at your North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball Tournament.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Hey, that serve is back in by Differding after the timeout by the Vikings. Up at the net and block. Good play by Hoffer. Hoffer with the block, comes down on her side, bumps it back up. Hoffer with the attack. Great play by Hoffer on the front line. Heckrell up. That's off. Tui digs it out. Another rally going. Jordheim pushes it over, and that goes down and a point for the Vikings. And make sure that is a point this time for Kindred. Another sub in. So Sanders back in to serve. Taylor Sanders, number 8. Little jump serve. Nice serve by Sanders. The right prescription for the Vikings. McCall not able to handle it. Goes out. So Sanders with their second serve. Kindred 22-19. Closing in on 25. A jump serve to Tui. The net Hoffer goes up, pushes it over, too much on it. The Vikings trying to tie this up, one set apiece. Said winner moves on in the tournament. Plays next week. That's off of Quall. Hoffer at the net. That a kill for Hoffer. A serve back to Heckrell. Heckrell dump serve, nice knuckleball serve. Takes a dive just as it crosses the net. Big attack by Spellhog. Excuse me, that was Murphy. And point for the Broncos. That was McKinney trying to dive and dig that one out. Not able to get to it. Heckrell second serve. Big serve by Heckrell. Bumped in by Sanders. Murphy. Cross by Sweet. At the net, the attack. Ammerman goes up, pushed it inside, and that lands inside. Point for the Vikings. Now 24-21. Vikings within one. Ammerman with the serve. 5'10" senior middle hitter. That's to Quall. Quall not able to handle it. That goes out. Quall a little bit upset. Vikings take the second set. 25-21. It's going to be a battle here tonight. This first round of North Dakota High School Class B Girls Volleyball here in Region 1. We'll step away with another word from our sponsors. We'll return back for more live North Dakota Class B Girls Volleyball.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. For more information, go online to endinsure.com or give Deb or Adam a call today at 437-2444. That's 437-2444.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Hey, welcome back. North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball. We're live from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. Sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with their cameraman tonight, Lincoln Adair. The Kindred Vikings tie this up. They got one set apiece. Broncos take the first set 26-24. Kindred comes back, wins the second set 25-21. This is the first round playing game into the Region 1 tournament, held here for its entirety at the Lisbon Bronco High School Gymnasium. And with the serves, the third set, it's like Murphy. Excuse me, that is Spellhog. That's point by the Broncos, opening it up. The Broncos, I think this is set number 3. The first two sets, Kindred opened up their early lead in both of those sets. Lisbon grabs a 1-0 lead here early. Served by Sweet. Cross net block, and I think point for the Broncos. So Sweet with their second serve. Goes to Jordheim. Attack at the net and blocked by the Broncos. So Keller and Hughes come up big at the front line for the Broncos with that block. Broncos up 3-0. A Sweet third set that goes into the net. It's not quite enough under it. They point to the Vikings. Your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. We're tied up one set apiece here. Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Goes to Sweet. Keller, big attack by Keller and a kill. Almost look Hexgirl-esque there with Keller. Timed that one perfect. She's had a little bit of trouble with her timing in the past, but she came up big on that. Goes to roll in front line here to Jordheim. Blocked by Keller again. The point Broncos. Well, Keller coming up with a couple blocks. A nice kill. Scoring a few points here for Lisbon with Tui with the serve. That big serve by Tui. He's been pretty even keel, but showing a little bit of adrenaline on that one. That one way out of bounds, hits the back wall. Here's the front line. Hecker with the attack. Big attack. That's out of bounds. We're rolling with the serve. 5'5" junior. To Qual. That's pushed over by Sweet. Nice little fake by Sweet. Scores the point for the Broncos. Yeah, Heckro going up for the big attack. Sweet just pushes it back over the net for the point. It's to Murphy, the front line. Ammerman pushes it over, finds Tui sleeping on the back line. A back and forth battle. The 17th of October, these two teams met in the regular season. The Broncos winning that 3-2, but it wasn't with a little bit of adversity for the Broncos. They're down 2-0. And come from behind victory, winning that 3-2, earning that number 8 seed. And able to host this game here, this match tonight. That's Jordan puts it into the net. It was Differding, nice serve. Jordan puts it up, blocked by the Broncos. Jordan tried to put it back up. Like Hoffer over there along with Tui. Differding. Ammerman finds the spot. Broncos kind of flat-footed looking around. They don't want to go far in this tournament. They got to get those. Can't stand there and watch the ball hit the ground. They got to start diving. Making a play. That serve lands inside, hits the near corner by Sanders. Taylor Sanders with the ace. Big jump serve. They're picking her spots on the Bronco side. That one just starts to dive, raises it, hits the back line. Heckro goes up, bumps it over. Nice save by Rowland to the front line. Heckro with the kill and the ace, or excuse me, with the kill for Heckro. Heckro with the serve. First serve for Heckro. Little knuckleball dives just as it crosses the net. Ammerman pushes it over to Heckro. Saved by Sweet. Hoffer with the attack to the front line. Murphy, big shot by Murphy, goes out. Heckro, second serve. Yeah, it's carried over. Or double hit. They have a timeout. Hey, Karina Ashburn for the Kindred Vikings. The Broncos lead this one 11-6 here in the third set. We return live here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
If your car or farm equipment has a chip or scratch in the windshield, contact Hope Glass today. Whether it's removal and install on a combine to enhancing a 1967 Ford Classic, Hope Glass takes care of everything from chip repair, mobile glass, and custom cut glass. Say hi to Chris, Jack, or Tyson by stopping by Hope Glass in Hope, North Dakota, or give them a call today. You can contact Chris at 701-866-8299, dial up Jack at 314-566-7995, or Tyson at 701-789-1017.
Hey, welcome back. First round action, the playing game here in North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball, brought to you by the North Dakota High School Activities Association. So I think our sponsor tonight here, our scoreboard sponsors for the Region 1 tournament is Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. You can visit Dakota Heritage Bank, NorthDakota.com. That's dhbank.com. Served by Heckroll. They're coming out of that timeout. Good point for the Vikings. A big serve by Ammerman, handled by the Broncos and Differding. To the front net, or front line. That's pushed back over by Bacco at the net. Oh, Hopper with the big kill. And Hoffer was in the net or over the net. I say she put some authority on it. That's probably the most power I've seen Hoffer with this year on that. Big attack at the net, but point goes to the Vikings. The Heckrell. Front line here to Murphy. Puts it up. That's blocked by Hoffer. No, Hoffer comes back with the block and the point for the Broncos. Yeah, sub in. Hoffer goes out. A great play by Hoffer. The last 2 points. Served by Quall to Murphy in the net. And point for the Broncos. Out of that timeout, Kindred starts out, takes a point for the Broncos. Now the Broncos up 13-8. Here in the third set, Lisbon wins the first one, 26-24. That's Bacco with the big smash at the net, goes out. Broncos retain the serve and the point. Goes to Quall at the net. A save by Differding, gets out of the way, clears the zone. Makes some room here at the net. Murphy goes up, smashed Hoffer over the net. So no. Point for the Broncos. Call. Your third serve. Murphy just pushes it over. Nice little touch by Murphy. Sweet trying to find the sweet spot. Bacco bumps it over to Heckrell. Front line, the attack by Killer goes up. And that's off the hands and out. No touch by the Vikings. Served by Spellhog, goes cross court, Sweet. And just pushes it out of bounds, so it is out. Point for the Vikings. The Vikings take the second set, 25-21. Tied up one apiece. That's handled by Differding. Differding's going to bump it over. Big shot by Differding here. Sanders puts it back in play. The Sweet. The front line going for the attack at the front line and scoring a point is Rohrbeck for the Kindred Vikings. A timeout by the Broncos here, with the Broncos leading 15-11 in your third set. Tonight's match between the Lisbon Broncos and the Kindred Vikings will return after another 30-second timeout and a word from our sponsors.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Hey, welcome back. Broncos lead our third set, 15-11. Vikings with the serve. Spellhog with the serve. Working that far side as Keller bumps it over. Attack at the net. Bacco. Great save by the Broncos, bumping it over to Tui. Little traffic there in the center of the court for the Broncos. Goes to Sanders. Attack at the net by the Vikings. That goes out and point for the Broncos. Sweet with the serve, long and out of bounds. And Cassidy Murphy with the serve for the Vikings. 5'8" senior, wearing the number 6 jersey. That goes to Heckrell. Jordheim playing here on the bench, gets it back in. Heckrell bumps it over. A good hustle, I think. There was an inadvertent whistle. I'm not sure if they're looking for contact with the bench over there in the Broncos or what was going on, but it's called that inadvertent, no points awarded. And Murphy with that serve goes into the net. Tui serves. Goes to Roland, front line, Jordheim with the attack and off the hands, and a point for Jordheim and the Kindred Vikings. Roland, second serve. And puts it down to Heckrell at the attack at the net. And off the hands, a nice save by Murphy. Roland gets it back to Jordheim, across the net. Sweet, Heckrell up. And a point for the Broncos. The Broncos led this entire third set. The front line, like Ammerman puts it up. Hoffer, just enough on it, gets the kill for the Broncos. Broncos now up 19-13. And Karina Ashburn takes another timeout here for the Vikings. The Broncos leading 19-13. We'll step away with another 30-second timeout and a word from our sponsors.
At the Lidgerwood Public School District, they extend course offerings through the Southeast Region CTE Center. That includes welding, construction, culinary, and auto diesel mechanics. The Wyndmere Public School District was named the 6th best high school in North Dakota from the 2023 U.S. News and World Report, and they were a Blue Ribbon School in 2021. And both districts have a great student-to-teacher ratio with small class sizes. Wyndmere Lidgerwood School Districts wish the best to the Warbirds players and coaches in the Region 1 volleyball tournament.
Welcome back with our third set tournament action between the Lisbon Broncos and the Kindred Vikings. Broncos lead this 19-13. With Keller serving after the timeout by Karina Ashburn, coach of the Kindred Vikings. Goes to Murphy. Roland's going to get it back. Ammerman puts it across the net. At the net, the attack by Heckrell up and blocked. Goes to Heckrell. Attack by Ammerman, pushes back to the back line, and that's, see what the call is. That's a point for the Vikings. So McKinney in for the Vikings with the serve. We're number 14, junior for the Kindred Vikings. Broncos up 19-14. That serve goes into the net. Broncos within 5 from taking this third set, up 20-14. Differding serving. Hughes takes the seat. Served by Differding. Front line, Ammerman pumps it over. Heckrell center, the kill, and the point for the Broncos. Differding second serve. Broncos up 21-14. Jordheim into the net. Point Broncos. Third serve for Differding, trying to close with one out for Lisbon. Here in the third set, goes to Roland. Murphy pumps it over. Good attack by Murphy. Tui, front line. Ammerman goes up, and Hopper puts it back over. And point for the Broncos. Differting a force serve up 23-14. The Broncos. Jordheim bumps it over to Tui at the net. Heckrell with the big attack. It took a little bit off the hands of the Vikings. Falls on the Viking side. Point Broncos. Serve number 5 for Differting. Murphy, big serve, big attack. That goes out of bounds. Broncos take their third set, 25-14. They lead this now 2-1 over the Kindred Vikings. Here in North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball. We'll take a break here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Take a few word from our sponsors and return for your fourth set. North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball.
Greg from the Mendak Market here, located in the J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall, Fargo, North Dakota. Come on in. 4 walls of freeze-dried candies, all different kinds. We're home to the world-renowned chippers, jams, jellies, honeys, all kinds of local items and artisan gifts. Build your own basket, grab one ready to go. Stop in and see us, J.C. Penney wing of West Acres Mall in Fargo, North Dakota.
The Northern Cass Booster Club is here for all Jaguar students from academics, arts, athletic, and co-curricular activities throughout the school year. You can find more information or become a Northern Cass Booster Club member today by scanning the QR code on screen now, or follow the Northern Cass Booster Club on Facebook for updates throughout the year. The Northern Cass Booster Club wishes the best to Coach Angie Johnson, her staff, and the Jaguar volleyball team.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Paul's Electric in Wyndmere handles everything from residential, farm, and commercial. That includes bin site and dryer wiring, trenching, plus with the winter months ahead, make sure your furnace and heating is all set to go with a call to Paul's Electric. For more information, email Sparky at rrt.net or call 701-439-2216. That's 701-439-2216. Paul.
Hey, welcome back for our fourth set of the night. Broncos lead this 2-1 over the Vikings. Served by the Broncos. Keller goes up, blocked. This point for the Vikings. Taking the early 1-0 lead over the Broncos here at set number 4. Broncos win that third set 25-14. Took the first set 26-24. Kindred wins that second set 25-21. Good scramble. That's put across and point by the Broncos. The Vikings not able to catch up with that, chase it down. So Tui with the serve into the net. The Tui last serve, she put a lot on it, pumped it out of bounds. This time, she kind of took it off, changed her serve, and this time it goes into the net. Now, another point for the Vikings. Off that shot by Heckrell. Rolling with the serve. Heckrell bumps it out. Keller's going to try to get it over the net. That put over by Heckrell. That's a point for the Broncos. And Keller to serve. First serve for Keller. Ammerman at the net, pushes it over. Heckrell with the attack and the kill for Heckrell. It ties it up 3 apiece. Lisbon could close this one out, taking a victory here in the 4th set. Lead this one 2-1. Keller second serve. Jordheim with the attack, cross court. Oh, and inside, hits that far corner. Well, took out that judge over there, Andy Burcham. Drops right at his feet, scores a point for the Kindred Vikings, now up 4-3. Served by the Vikings. Heckrell up, bumps it over, and finds a sweet spot in that defense up over the front line. Drops in the front center of the court. Now Differding in to serve. Differding closed out that 3rd set for the Broncos. He scored 5 consecutive points. Handled by Roland. Ammerman pushes it over. With the Hoffer. Good scramble by the Vikings, setting up a rally here. Broncos. Heckrell goes up to kill on the point. That's served by Differding into the net. Ties it back up, 5 apiece. The last meeting in the regular season, the 3-2 win for the Broncos. Paul not able to dig that one out. A point by Sanders on the ace. And Sanders brought in to serve. A jump serve to Tui. Hoffer Heckrell goes up. Dug out by Sanders. Not attacked by the Vikings. Goes long and out of bounds. A back and forth battle here. 4th set. Tied up 6 apiece. Heckrell with the serve. Went over to McKinney. Bumped over. Heckrell. McKinney sets it for Murphy. Cross court, and that is in. They give him the call to the Vikings there. Looked long and out from my angle. Right at the judge over in the far corner. Ammerman puts the serve in. Heckrell. Sweet bumps it over. Goes to Sanders. Oh, into the net. They're tied back up. Oh, 7 apiece. Here, Qual to serve. Puts it down to Sanders. Nice little bump over by McKinney, the junior. Faked the attack, pushed it over, scores a point for the Kindred Vikings. Now up by 1. So McKinney takes a seat along with Mock. Sanders stays in for the Vikings. That's to Roland. Digs it out. And Murphy cross court and off the hand of Heckrell. The Vikings trying to gain a little momentum in this 4th set. Spellhog with the serve. The second serve goes to Heckrell. Keller off her hands, and a point for Keller and the Broncos. There breaks the serve. Of Spellhog. Now it was Sweet. Sanders. And Murphy. Sweet gets it up. And bumps it over. The attack and off the hands of Sweet. That was Bacco at the front line. And Murphy, oh, little flat there by Quall. Yeah, a timeout. Yeah, the Broncos are trying to get a timeout. So it looks like they have the timeout called here for the Lisbon Broncos. So we're going to step away for another word from our sponsors. In return, where Kindred Vikings lead this by a score of 11-8 here in our fourth set.
Winemere has served you for 45 years. Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, welcome back. Kindred Vikings trying to tie this up at 2 sets apiece. Murphy with the serve. Off the net. Yeah, Heckrow set up in the perfect spot. Hughes with the attack. Goes to Jordheim. Cross court. Nice dig by Quall. Sweet bumps it over. Murphy at the net. Bacco. Sweet. Back to Hughes. Cross court and point for Hughes with the kill. Megan Johnson calls the timeout. Rights the ship. Broncos now down by 2. Workman in to serve. Workman goes to Jordheim. A big pushover by Rowland to the front net. Heckrell with the attack and the kill for Kyra Heckrell. Workman to serve. That's out by Workman. Workman takes a seat. Tui back in. Kindred maintains this 2-point lead here. Set number 4. Broncos up 2-1. Heckrell, this little nice fake attack over the net. Scores a point for the Broncos. Hoffer goes in. Quall takes a seat. With Keller serving. First serve for Keller. Nice little knuckleball drops as it's going across the net. Bronco block. Front line went up a little bit too early. They're just off on with their timing on that block. Vikings put it up and over for a point. McKinney back in. It's a big serve. Heckrell bumps it over. The front line attack by Ammerman. Big attack and a kill for Ammerman. Avery Ammerman, 5'10" senior middle hitter. Now a 3-point lead for the Vikings. Stuck at 2 here for a little while. Get it up to 3. Heckrell with the kill. Hughes out, Differding in to serve for the Broncos. Defensive specialist for Lisbon, 5'8" senior, number 9, Kendra Differding with the serve. Ammerman, whoa, big attack. Dug out by Quall. The Heckrell at the net. Front line, Jordheim goes up, blocked by Hoffer. Broncos close up that gap, now down by 1 with Differding second serve. Ooh, dug out, drops in for a point and ace by Differding. Ties it up. Differding with those final 5 points of that third set for the Broncos. Back in, Jordheim digs it out. Rowland with the attack. Goes to Hoffer, bumps it over. Back to the front line. Cross-court shot. Tui bumps it over. Front line, Jordheim hits it over. Great save by Sweet. Dug out by Murphy. Murphy puts it back over. Big rally going here. Oh, Heckrell. Little skyhook. She had some air. She floated for about 3 seconds. Great save. Oh. A good rally there. Back and forth rally. Finally, the Broncos just out of position. Heckrell not able to put it over. That serve into the net by Sanders. Knotted up 15 apiece. Heckrell to serve. Murphy, front line. Murphy with the attack. Sweet bumps it over, finds it right in the line, and it's in. Heckrell, second serve. Big serve goes to Rowland. Murphy with the attack into the net. Broncos with the momentum and timeout by the Kindred Vikings. So trying to stop this momentum for the Broncos and into the timeout here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. You're watching YourLoveEvent.com. We'll return after word from our sponsors.
This is your livelihood, and success requires a seed partner that's just as committed as you are. Just like you, we're farmers first, so our values are rooted just as deep and our goals are just as strong. Our team is ready to hit your fields, so no matter what each growing season brings, we'll get through it together. It's who we are. Thunderseed, first in the field.
Hey, welcome back. Broncos grab a 2-point lead. Heckrell with the serve. Third serve for Heckrell. Big serve finds Rowland. Bumps it over. And Broncos a little flat-footed. Finally get the ball back over the net. Dommerman rolls across the top. Great save by Tui on the far side. Murphy, cross-court smash. Saved by Heckrell. To the front line, Tui. Another good rally here by both sides. That finds a sweet spot there. And that's number 11, Mock for the Kindred Vikings, the senior. Nommerman with the serve. The Heckrell goes to the front line. Hopper with the attack. Murphy pushes it over. Front line, Tui, and blocked by the Vikings. Mock and Bacco up at the front line. Tie this one up for Kindred. Hammerman serves. Second serve. Heckrell. Broncos adjusting that front line. Murphy up. Sweet. Heckrell bumps it over. Front line. A big attack. Oh, and Heckrell just bumps it back over for the point. And that's out, and a point for the Kindred Vikings, tied up at 18. The subs in and out. Rohrbeck back in. McKinney out. Along with Malk for Kindred Vikings. Spellhog with the serve. Keller goes up. That's off the hands and a point for the Lisbon Broncos. Off the outstretched hand and arm of Ava Spellhog, the 5'4" senior setter. Broncos looking to advance. That's put over. Spellhog comes back, scores a point, ties this one up. Lisbon had a chance to put a couple more points on the board there with the serve, but Spellhog with the point ties it up 19 apiece. Another big serve by Murphy and the ace. At the feet of Haley Quall, Murphy scores the point. Goes to Tui, front line to Hughes, smashes it, and that's out. Another point. The Vikings trying to steal this set for the Broncos. Now, Megan Johnson, the Broncos call a timeout, try to slow the Vikings down here at the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Broncos lead 2-1, currently down 21-19 in our fourth set. We'll return after another word from our sponsors.
Triton Mechanical is your leader for commercial, industrial, and residential contracting in southeast North Dakota. From the quality of their products, the commitment to you, the customer, and their service, let Triton Mechanical handle your next request from heating, cooling, boilers, and more. Go online at triton-mechanical.com. That's triton-mechanical.com for all your service work or to get in contact with them today. Triton Mechanical is a division of Grotberg Electric, and they strive to leave a legacy of excellence with their partners, customers, and employees.
Hey, welcome back. Kindred Vikings with the serve. Murphy trying to push the Vikings into this fifth and decisive set here. Serve goes to Tui. Heckrell with the attack, lays it off. Oh, and just dances around the top of the net, falls for Viking point. Now up by 3. Biggest lead of this set for the Vikings, up 22-19. Broncos with the timeout. Or the last timeout here. Heckrell sets it for Hughes, goes up. Murphy, Jordheim bumps it over. Swede in position. Hughes back cross court, and that is out. Kindred trying to push this one into the fifth set. Murphy with the serve, or third serve. Second one since our timeout. Kindred led that 21-19. Now up 23-19. Hughes smashes that. That's out of bounds. Vikings within 1. Send this into their fifth set. A playing game, North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball tournament. Goes to Heckrell, front line, scrambling, Sweet puts it down. Jordheim with the attack, and that's a point. And the set for the Kindred Vikings, now tied up at 2 apiece. The Vikings win this fourth set 25-19 over the Lisbon Broncos. It pushes it into our fifth and final set for the night. And we'll go ahead, step away, take a word from our sponsors, and we'll return here for the conclusion and the finale here of North Dakota, or match tonight between the Kindred Vikings and the Lisbon Broncos.
Farming, Valley Plains Equipment is here to assist you.
Our sales team will set you up with the best machines for an undefeated season.
Our service department will kill any chances of setbacks or breakdowns.
Our IS team will serve you the latest in technology and keep your equipment in the field the entire game.
We've got all the right parts to dig you out of any situation.
You'll never lose when you choose Valley Plains Equipment.
Good luck to all teams from Valley Plains Equipment.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Enderlin Area Schools is committed to providing students with optimal learning opportunities so they can reach their full potential. Enderlin Area Schools creates learners who believe in the power of their education to help them learn, excel, influence their world, and direct their future. Enderlin Area Schools take pride in their school and community. For up-to-date information, go online to enderlin.k12.nd.us. Good luck to the Eagles participating in all activities throughout the year.
Welcome back. North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball playing game. First round of the Region 1 tournament. A barn burner here tonight inside the Lisbon High School Gymnasium. We're tied up 2 sets apiece between number 8 Lisbon and number 9 Kindred Vikings. The serve goes to Sweet. Start this out for your 5th set. The Broncos took that first set 26-24. Vikings took the second set 25-21. Broncos take the third set 25-14. That point goes to the Broncos. The Vikings take the fourth set 25-19 over the Broncos. That's Bacco. Heckrell with the attack. This is the front line. The scramble, and Hughes bumps it over. Rolling, front line, Bacco. Qual. Keller bumps it across court, and that's out. They tried to get you the updated score of Maple River and Enderlin Eagles. It was Maple River with a 2-1 lead. That game being played at Maple River, so right now they're in their fourth set. Maple River leads 23-18, and they lead that match 2-1 over the Enderlin Eagles. We are tied up 1 apiece here. Another rally, big rally here. Tui goes up, blocked, put back up by the Vikings. Jordheim coming up big again. She sealed the win in that fourth set. She's on fire here. Another big attack and kill for Jordheim. Murphy with the serve, put over by Sweet. Front line, Jordheim on fire, bumps it over. Keller scrambled back. Hughes able to get it over. Set, Jordheim, smash, off the hands of Heckrell. Oh, Jordheim Vikings right now plan to just feed it to Jordheim. She's hot here on the near side with Murphy. Set to serve. Their 5th and final set of the night. That's off Tui. The Broncos a little shell-shocked here in this 5th set. Now down 4-1. Trying to break the serve of Murphy. Ooh, off Heckrell. Tui's going to bump it over. Rolling. Jordheim. That's cross-court smash, and that's out. The Tui to serve. Broncos down by 2. Tui goes to Roland. Jordheim near corner, bumps it over. Heckrell. Roland feeds it to Jordheim. Off the hands. Heckrell, big tack and kill for Heckrell. Heckrell steals the momentum from the Vikings now with Tui's second serve. To Jordheim, far corner to Bacco, and in, and a point for Bacco and the Vikings. Bacco takes a seat, Hammerman in. Right now that front line for the Vikings is Jordheim, Hammerman, and Rohrbeck. Heckrell, big and out. Big attack. And Lisbon with the timeout here in our 5th set. Down by a score of 6-3 to the Kindred Vikings. They're tied up at 2 sets apiece. We'll step away for another 30-second timeout.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customer satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Hey, welcome back here. YourLiveEvent.com, fifth and final set. Kindred leads us 6-3. That's off a Tui. Qual gets it back for Hughes. The front line, Ammerman bumps it over. Heckrell, Broncos a little discombobulated here in the front line. Trying to get back some composure. Serve, there goes to Qual. Front line, Heckrell trying to take control of this and off a roll and a point. Not much Roland could do with that. Coming at you like a fastball, 70, 80 miles an hour there off of Heckrell. Jordheim up, blocked, and out. So a discussion whether it was in the net or off the fingers. So it is a point. A little discussion between the judges at the net. The Broncos with the point. And turn the tide here with Keller to serve. Ammerman bumps it over. Heckrell with the attack. Little fingertip tap over, set at the net. Far side. That's a point for Tess Rohrbeck. A 5'6" right side hitter, senior number 12. So Rohrbeck and Spellhog take a seat. Brings back in McKinney to serve. Wearing the number 11 junior, or number 14 junior for the Kindred Vikings. Goes to Tui. Heckrell with the big attack. Dug out by Murphy. Heckrell again goes up. That time it's not denied. With authority, Heckrell puts it down. Now down by 2. Differting into serve. Hughes takes the seat. Goes to Roland, front line. Ammerman bumps it over. Heckrell again. That's another point for Heckrell. Gonna feed it to Heckrell time. A point for the Broncos. And a timeout for the Kindred Vikings. Broncos down by 1. Trying to close this up. With the timeout by the Vikings, we'll step away with another 30-second timeout.
Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
All right, things are coming alive here inside the Bronco Gymnasium. Tonight's 5th and final set between the Kindred Vikings, Lisbon Broncos. Most noise I've heard in this Bronco gym here for Class B girls volleyball this year. Fans on both sides fired up, urging their team on to victory. Hecker goes up, just comes up short, tried to take a little off of that. Off the shot. Falls on the Broncos side of the net. Point for the Vikings. Jordheim takes the seat. Sanders in to serve. Off a 2 and point. Another point for the Vikings. Extend that lead back to 3 points. Look at Murphy, big shot, and that is in for Murphy. That serve into the net for Sanders. Broncos with the point, back to 3-point lead for the Vikings. Heckrell to serve. Set here. Ommerman just has to bump it over. Oh, looked like that was going to go out. Qual and Differding batting around there in the backside. Qual. They played that hit by Ommerman. Looked like it was going to go out of bounds. They have a timeout by the Broncos. Broncos down 12-8 in our fifth set to the Kindred Vikings. We'll step away for another word from our sponsors. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com.
Since its beginning, the Central Cass Booster Club has generated and helped sustain fan interest in the men's and women's athletic programs at Central Cass High School. Through the years, that mission has brought in to also enhance the youth programs throughout the community. For more information, search Central Cass Booster Club on Facebook or email centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. That's centralcassboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Squirrels!
Hey, welcome back. Our fifth and final set of the night. North Dakota Class B Region 1 girls volleyball are playing game for the Region 1 tournament. Kindred Vikings, the Broncos. Differding gets it back to Heckrell, bumps it over. Front line going up for the Vikings. Now to Heckrell. Back to Bacco. Murphy pushes it over to Differding. Ooh, and dancing across the net. And falls in for a point. Broncos down by 5, biggest lead of the match for either team, of this set for either team. Hopper goes up with the kill. Broncos trying to get this momentum back, down by 4 with Qual to serve for the Broncos. Ommerman out. Bacco, McKinney, and Malk in the front line for the Vikings. Heckrell pushes it over. That catches Kindred sleeping there on the front line. McKinney not able to grab it. Now Kindred calls another timeout. Broncos down by 3. Trying to close things up here. Our fifth and final set. We'll step away for another word from our sponsors.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
All right, serve coming out of that timeout by the Vikings by Qual. And Murphy goes up, big dig out by Heckrell. Sweet punches it over to Rowland. McKinney punched it back over, Heckrell takes it. Rowland front line. Save. Sweet puts it over. Back to the front line. Bacco. Heckrell with the attack. Off the hands of Murphy. Rowland. And Keller. Rowland. Tui, another long rally here. Inside Bronco Gymnasium to Murphy, smashes it across, handled. Heckrell gets back up to her feet. Sweet. McKinney, Bacco gets it to Qual. Differding. Heckrell puts it over. Either team trying to set up that killing shot here. Off the net, and point for the Broncos. A hitting mistake by the Kindred Vikings puts the Broncos within 2. Qual, second serve. Smashes it backcourt. Sanders last second decides to take it. That's good enough for a point for the Broncos, and Qual with the ace. Qual gets the serve down. Cross court, block. Keller had it. Falls for a point for the Vikings. The Broncos front line right now. Keller, Tui, and Sweet. Eckrell back court. Gets it over. Differting. Oh, and just out of bounds. And that does it. The Kindred Vikings won this one by a score of 15-12. Take set number 5 away from the Broncos. They'll advance in the tournament. Lisbon done for the season. That does it here. The night's playing game between the Kindred Vikings and the Lisbon Broncos. You're watching YourLiveEvent.com. We'll step away. Come back with our post-game show here from Lisbon High School Gymnasium.
The dedicated staff at Weimar Auto provides service and repair on cars, tractors, and trucks. In addition to auto and truck service, Weimar Auto is a CarQuest auto parts dealer, providing auto parts and offering dealer direct parts from Dodge, Ford, and GM. Weimar Auto is also a fast sprayer dealer as they carry a full line of sprayer parts and storage tanks. For shop hours, specials, or CarQuest auto products, go online to WeimarAuto.com. Weimar Auto, located at 500 Highway 13 West in Weimar.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
At Enderlin Insurance Agency, they're here to help you protect what you've worked hard to earn. Whether it's your home, vehicle, business, or a combination of all these, they have you covered. Enderlin Insurance Agency is committed to a high standard of excellence in all that they do and to establish a firm relationship of mutual trust and service with each of their clients. For more information, go online to endinsure.com or give Deb or Adam a call today at 437-2444. That's 437-2444.
Hey, welcome back. Here, your final score to tonight's Region 1 girls volleyball match between the Lisbon Broncos Kindred Vikings. Kindred takes this final set tonight, 15-12 over the Lisbon Broncos. Win this one 3-2, coming down to this fifth and final set. A back and forth battle, much like that regular season matchup between the Vikings and the Broncos on the 17th of October. Here, also played at Lisbon High School. Broncos were down in that game in the regular season, 2-0. Came back, won it 3-2. This time a little different story. Broncos, they open up with a 26-24 win here in set number 1 over the Kindred Vikings. Kindred came back, second set, won that one 25-21. Lisbon bounced back in the third set, 25-14. Then it was the Kindred, the final 2 sets, winning that fourth set, 25-19. And then taking this last one, it's the fifth one tonight, 15-12 over the Lisbon Broncos. The Broncos finish up their season and not advancing into the Region 1 tournament. So they'll finish up their season, the overall region record of 5-7 and 8-7, or Region 1 record of 4-8, and a overall record of 8-17 for the Lisbon Broncos. Kindred Vikings put another win on their Region 1 record and moved to 5-7 in Region 1 and 15-16 overall. for the Kindred Vikings. Broncos coached by Megan Johnson, Kindred Vikings by Karina Ashburn. So Karina Ashburn and Kindred Vikings, your winners tonight here from Lisbon High School in the first round of the North Dakota Class B Girls Region 1 tournament. And your winners, of course, advance into the quarterfinal round. Here also played at Lisbon High School, so the entirety of the tournament from now on it'll be here in Lisbon. And the Kindred Vikings meet up with the number 1 seed Northern Cass Jaguars. And that it will be is played on November 6th here in Lisbon at 3 p.m. So Kindred and Lisbon will play, or excuse me, Kindred and Northern Cass, number 1 seed Northern Cass, number 9 seed Kindred will play here on the 6th of November at 3 p.m. And that's followed by number 4 Sargent County, and I'm pretty sure they play Maple River. I think it's Sargent County and Maple River, number 4 seed Sargent County. And that game is played as a rolling schedule, I guess, the tournament on the 6th. So a rolling schedule after that. That's played 25 minutes after the previous match. And then the number 2 seed Wyndmere Lidgerwood has game number 7, and then number 3 seed Oak Grove has game number 8 for the I guess that's the quarterfinal round of North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball Tournament. And looking at your round 1 matchup, so it was Kindred downing Lisbon tonight by 3-2, winning this last set here 15-12. And then he also had Central Cass taking on Richland. It was number 5 Central Cass taking on Richland. So that'll be a 4-5. So it looks like Sargent County, more than likely Sargent County taking on Central Cass, so number 4, number 5 seed. And then it was Maple River defeating Enderlin. And also number 7 Maple River defeated Enderlin tonight, 3-1. And then your other game was the Hankinson Pirates taking on Tri-State Fairmont Campbell Tinto. So I haven't seen an update or a score on that. But the winner of that would take on Oak Grove, number 3 seed Oak Grove. And then go back to a round 1. And then, Maple River advances, and they will play Wyndmere Lidgerwood, the number 2 seed, in the quarterfinal round of your North Dakota High School Activity Association Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball Tournament. That wraps things up here for the Lisbon Broncos for their season, and then also for the tournament. Kindred Vikings advance, and they will play number 1 seed Northern Cass on the 6th of November here in Lisbon at 3 p.m. So I'd like to thank our sponsors and our scoreboard sponsor tonight, Dakota Heritage Bank. So sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota, Minnesota. You can visit dhbanknd.com. That's dhbanknd.com. So thank you once again for Dakota Heritage Bank for sponsoring the scoreboard throughout the entirety of the Region 1, North Dakota Class B Region 1 Girls Volleyball Tournament. So your Kindred Vikings take this match tonight by a score of 3-2 over the Lisbon Broncos in advance into the next round, into quarterfinal round. So we're going to wrap things up here and call it a night here on this Friday night from Lisbon High School Gymnasium. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and then we'll see you, I guess, for the rest of the tournament on yourliveevent.com. So thanks again tonight for tuning in. We'll see you on Monday for that opening round match, or the quarterfinal matchup between Kindred Vikings and the Northern Cass Jaguars. I'm sports announcer guy Brent Dick, along with our cameraman Lincoln Aguirre, signing off for the night.
Get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.